The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 37. You get the Nasdaq up 29. S&Ps are up 3.5. Gold contract down 12.20 at 1206.80. We have silver off 9 cents, $15.20. Silver and gold, even with the turkey blowing up, no bid.
Yeah, tough morning for those metals for sure.
You get the oil market down 42 cents, trading 67.20. Notes and bonds. Now, notes and bonds, folks, they caught a big bid Friday, had wide price spread, had volume behind the move. They went to a higher high today, still with volume. They've given it up in price, but bottom line is that when you get that volume going into those swings, I expect we're going to be right back up there. Right now, you get the 10-year down 5 ticks, 120.07, 30-year up 12, down 12 rather, 144.09, and King Dollar. King Dollar made it over the 95 area last Friday. We're at 96.075. You're down 143 right now. You get the euro trading at 114.24 to 1 U.S. dollar. The yen is at 110.89 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Bitcoin up 229, trading 64.21. And if you haven't test driven yet the Nadex platform, folks, come over to our website, hit the banner on the top, the side, bring it up, get that demonstration model going. You can walk through us with us as we do these defined option contracts. And, of course, inside the Bitcoin markets, we have monthlies as well as weeklies. And bottom line is that let's go over that Bitcoin, just look at Bitcoin as we kick off here. Kind of laying right down where we took off from a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that 6,000 mark, right? Obviously a pivotal price point as we come back to that level again. We'll see what happens.
It was quite a move, man. You know, if we go back to the 13th, folks, of July, you're at 6,081. Within 7 trading days, you're at 84.80, and it takes another 10 to come all the way back down. Pretty intense.
Yeah.
No doubt. And, of course, if you were anywhere in the world this weekend, you were probably watching Tiger Woods.
That's what the people at CBS would like to think for sure. It'd be interesting to see what those ratings were, but quite a PGA championship. And Tiger, man, second. Seems like he's back in some good golf shape, though. Best Sunday major round he's ever had, 64.
Yeah, and the amazing part, there's no doubt, and you tweeted me, not tweeted me, you texted me this like we were both watching it, and it's like it is really sad that the other guy is so good. And
let's call him by his name, Brooks Koepka, in terms of not just the other guy.
I know,
I don't want to contribute to that.
I know, man.
Because I was joking, you know, the Brooks Koepka has won 3 of the last 7 majors, which is pretty remarkable.
Phenomenal.
And all anyone's talking about is you see Tiger on Sunday.
Yeah.
And they're both great stories.
Well, I was in here working actually, and so that online PGA is awesome.
Yeah, I would say every there's a lot of ways that you can view all of that stuff these days, as long as you have.
Well, that's all they were showing was Tiger and. That's all. They didn't show any. Yeah, they didn't even show Brooks. They just showed that Tiger and the guy that was. They showed that round. That's all they were doing, the whole time.
Okay, online. Maybe you just found.
Online.
Maybe you just found the Tiger feed then, because that's not the actual feed that they were showing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were showing Brooks for sure. He was the leader. I mean, so they had every shot of everybody.
Wow.
Maybe that's just like on the Masters, you can select what group you're following. Maybe they had a similar setting and you were on the Tiger group.
Yeah, I evidently was.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out, I said, this is pretty wild that they're just showing this and this other guy was, you know, one hole behind him.
No, they show every shot as the majors as it's coming down there for sure. Yeah, but it is cool. If you want to, you can just watch that one group or whatever it is.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
877-927-6648. Let's go over and take a look at this gold market. So the gold market out here this morning, you get down to 1202. The with 1206 right now, you have volume on the way down too. 240,000 contracts. That's big contract volume.
That downtrend since April, man, pretty remarkable.
Intense.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1377.
Yep.
It's $171,
Yeah.
right? Now, what you have out here this morning, it looks like it's going to basically break with volume. That's another
breaking that August 3rd
small
low.
ABC down.
Yeah.
So you get the A is 1244, your B's 1212, you know. So you're talking like $30, right? $32. That would be pretty. That'd get it down to 11.90, right? 11.
Yeah.
95 or something.
Yeah. 11.93.
We'll see where it shakes out. The XAU, the HUI, that's going to tell us quite a bit today, because what did happen is this, is that the XAU is blowing lower today, $1.18. The HUI, though, on Friday did break its swing low. Now, the swing low we're talking about, it's a major swing low. It's December swing low. That's 160.25. And yeah, you come into strength from, you know, February of 2016, but the bottom line is that there's a long way down from 160, because
Sure.
then you're dealing with 120.
Yeah, big numbers.
Big numbers. We go over to the
The lira, huh?
yeah, the lira. The lira, I believe, went 7.2 today. That is quite a move. And intraday, when we were coming into work, we had a tweet out, which was a false tweet. Who knows? They probably made a fortune on it. But bottom line is that.
What's the tweet? Do you know?
Yeah, the tweet was that the pastor was going to get released.
Okay.
And so
do you know who it came from?
No, they don't know. Well, it said that it was
know.
coming from the embassy, and then the embassy came out and said, "No, we didn't tweet that out."
Okay.
In Ankara. That's
Okay.
what was reported by
Yeah.
Bloomberg anyway.
Yeah.
So bottom line is that we had gone from the high 7.23, and is that it? That's not it here. It's over here, because it was 8 o'clock. I was coming
It
to
spiked
work.
above 7 on that tweet and then pulled back, I think.
Right. So bottom line is that they get more destruction coming at them. That's pretty intense. I was reading the story over the weekend, so everyone's shopping over there, because what has happened, high-end shopping, whether it's Chanel or,
Sure.
all these, you're saving 25, 30% like in about a heartbeat.
Okay.
Because they haven't been able to move their, well, I'm sure they can move their prices that quick. But I guess,
Yeah, there's still that difference.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite a difference.
Yeah.
The silver market. So let's take a look at silver. So silver, now this is going to get intriguing, because what silver has done, folks, is this. Silver would be the only thing right now that could try to save gold. And what it is that silver took out its swing low from the 16th, $15.18, and we're $15.20 right now. Earlier it looked like you might get some break on it. We'll see where that shakes out. Some of the higher volume equities out here today, the chips are kind of running topside. You get Advanced Micro up 71 cents. You get GE. Look at GE's $12.65. GE's having a tough time. Apple's up $3. Nvidia is up $5.71. Look at that. What's going on with Daycom International? Holy cow! It's down $20. That's a hit. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Dycom Industries. So let's see. Contracting services to the telecommunication infrastructure industry. They offer engineering, construction, maintenance, installation. Man, this thing is getting killed. So the low for the year is today, $67. The high was $123 last February. Let's see what they have to say. It's pretty intense.
Definitely. They are a $2.2 billion company today, even after what's going on.
Okay. So they, this is a preliminary. This looks like a report.
Yeah, so I believe their earnings are coming out August 29th, I saw in there.
So they have
about a couple weeks, and already I guess they decided to give a little teaser in terms of what's to come so that it's not as jarring, hopefully. But I guess when you got bad news to deliver, it's going to come either way, and they decided sooner rather than later.
Right. So the estimate was $1.29.
Yeah.
They looking at $1.05 to $1.08. Their revenue estimate was $827. They're looking for $799.
Yeah, and then even fiscal year they're guiding down, which would make sense if you're guiding down for that
quarter.
See
that's so on the fiscal year. That's why they had to disclose it, because that's material. So they saw 426 to 515, and it's 262 to $3.
Sure.
That is intense. Let's go look at this. This is that is a hit, man. They must have lost a couple big contracts or something.
I mean, there's obviously something going on, it looks like, on the last earnings call as is, because that's when it was at a tie, basically.
Yeah. So you're coming into, what's that, $70.33. That's November of 2016. Pretty intense. Yeah. No doubt, man.
They got disappointments all over the board there, man. Look at it. You go November, June of 17.
Yeah.
Back up, and then the last quarter.
It's a personality stock. And Tommy's talking about it's that's intense, man. So this is a weekly. And 1 week in November of 2016 it went from 93 to 70. Then it goes higher again. Then in May it goes from 110 to 81 in a week. Then goes higher again. Then comes down again from 117 to 89.
It seems like more than personality, they just got surprises every time in the earnings. I mean, it almost matches up in T, in terms of you got November earnings, which that would be 3 months after August, right? They're coming out August 29th. Yeah. That's an earnings probably. November 25th, 3 months right to the day. that could be the earnings as well, right at the end of February. May, not sure, but either way, it's like, and that's probably their earnings as well in June. Yeah,
Pretty intense.
It is.
That is a big number, no doubt about that. The GE, let's go over to GE, see what's happening with GE. So, oh, look, it's going after these lows. So GE right now, you're at 1266. Pull this back. Yeah, well, this is dangerous to GE, man. Holy cow. 1273. Oh, is this? Look at that. No, this is at lows. Oh, no, 1261 right there, right? 1261.
We had 1262 today.
Yeah. This is, you know, good old GE. This is like, it's not hard to comprehend anymore, but that high volume low, man, from March of 2009, we're getting closer and closer to the high of that low, which is 1135. And if you get into that low, if you get into that high by a couple points, you're going to the low, which is just pretty intense. That's when you bring it back. You know, GE, I think it was 2000 was as high as, yeah, 2000 we were at $60.
Yeah.
Pretty wild, man.
The 90s were a good decade for GE. Not
Yeah.
so much after that.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, they piled it up and made a financial company. Jack Welch got out, gave it to everyone else, and then see ya, don't want to be ya. Some of the other higher volume equities out here. We have the chip stocks are running out here. You have NVIDIA up $5.50, Advanced Micro's up 75 cents, Apple's up $3. You got Facebook up $1.77. Square's got some action. That's up $3. Let's go take a look at Square. There's nothing like the credit card processing business.
Especially when you're making headways into small business, technology, Square, and all that stuff in terms
Yeah.
of Square on your phone, Square on the terminals now, all that.
Seriously, you know. So Square's going after its swing high, $73.19.
I think it's over.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
over it right now.
Yeah.
You know, and it looks like it's going to have the volume. 3.9 million already. You're all of 40 minutes into the marketplace.
Can we just see what?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too dramatic.
Media, social media volume surges. So,
Yeah, that's. I'm not sure that would be.
yeah.
You know.
No.
Yeah. Just trading up.
Yep, big numbers. So they're doing right now, let's see. Look at that. Oh, my God. That's quite a... So transaction-wise, folks, they went from $850 million in 2014 to $1.5 million this year. And look at next year. They're looking to do $2.1 billion next year.
I know. It's like it's almost go from 2016, because I don't know what happened in 14, 15, 16, man. That is quite a rise and fall. But then they look like they righted that ship and put it back on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big numbers.
I wonder if that had to do with acquisitions or a sell-off or something like that, because to go from 850 to 1.3 back down to 686 and then just grow back up to $1 billion the next year is not quite the volatility that I think there's probably some X factors going on in there.
Yeah,
However,
it's amazing.
They spun off a company or what they did.
You know, the amazing part, folks, too, is that I remember when it used to be hard, you know, this is years ago now, but bottom line, just even getting a credit card account to, you know, processing-wise,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
Sure.
And then all of a sudden Square come in, and they changed the business. You know, they were one of the first ones to change the business that, for small businesses that, okay, listen, we're in a credit card society, you know. People have to be able to take credit cards without the amount of risk that these big companies, data processing, it was First Data.
Sure.
That's who we had forever.
Yeah.
And they were the monsters. They were the monsters. They still are.
They still are
They
monsters,
still
right?
are.
Yeah.
They still are. You know, big numbers.
Yeah. How about Tesla? Can we jump?
Oh,
Tesla.
Oh, yeah. So Tesla,
Making a few head waves.
good old Musk. Yes.
He's out there trying to cover his butt this morning.
Oh, yeah. So here it is. This is
Explaining.
Yeah. So you gotta love this one, folks. Musk elaborated on what precipitated his effort to take Tesla private, portraying the interest that Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund has shown in the electric car maker.
As key to the gambit.
Yeah. So.
And what it all has to do is with that line, funding secured, of course, as the headline keeps going.
And here's the quote, folks, okay? He put this out in a blog this morning. I left the July 31st meeting with no question that a deal with the Saudi sovereign fund could be closed. And that was just a matter of getting the process moving, Musk wrote in the Post. He said this is why he tweeted on August 7th that he had funding secured to take Tesla private at $4.20 a share. If he gets away with that one, it's going to blow my mind.
The word "could be" was not in the funding secured sentence, so I agree with this, but and I was listening to a lawyer on Bloomberg this morning talking about, and he's filed a class action lawsuit, so very biased view, but he made a good point, I thought, in that he said, because they were asking him, and they said, there's been some analysts that have come out and said, funding secured could be somewhat ambiguous here, and he said, okay, well, that's true, but what you have to look to is what the market did, and the market didn't look at it as an ambiguous tweet, and that's really where the validity of what he's saying is that the market looked at that, they saw complete truth in that, and they shot the price up like 10%, 11% a day. So the market interpreted it as true. And that's what the rules are for. As in that you can't manipulate the market. So it'll be interesting. He's going to be spinning that PR for a while.
He's going to need more than spin on that one.
He is.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
Are you in the market for selling or buying real estate in the Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg, or Clearwater area? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in this area, whether you're looking for an idea of what your property is worth or how much per square foot you should be paying in these markets. We use our knowledge to get our clients a realistic price, whether buying or selling. We're aggressive, hardworking, and dedicated. Our reach and education include getting you information on the mortgage market as well as title insurance to ensure a smooth closing. Before you make one of the biggest decisions in your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC at 727-329-8322.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 44. You get the Nasdaq up 46. S&Ps are up 6. And if we do go overseas and take a look at overseas, what you're going to see, Asia last night had a tough night. The Nikkei was off 2%. You had Taiwan down 2. You had Hang Seng down 1.5. Europe this morning, bottom line, it's not that bad. Europe is kind of mixed. DAX is off 0.2%. FTSE's off 0.2. Our market's, up 0.3. Schools in Florida open today.
Yeah.
Traffic on the roads today.
Early voting is open in Hillsborough County today. For the first,
I went to Pinellas County.
I don't believe so.
Oh,
they don't let you vote just yet. They like to cram it all into one day. No, but they don't. They start. I believe you start on Saturday, and that's where you see the differences of different areas opening up. Yeah. Early voting for the primaries, of course.
Right.
Ahead of the general in November.
Yeah.
Election season's here.
Oh boy.
That's right.
80 days, 83 days or something, right?
Until November. Yeah.
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 It's going to be pretty intense, man. There's no doubt. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at those small caps. So if we look at the IWM, sideways market out here. Now, the ETF structures on Friday, folks, they all went intraday lower with volume. So that's another indication that, we do have more sellers than buyers. Real question is going to be, do we test those highs one more time inside the S&P? The S&P got right next to its high. Just couldn't handle it. If we bring this back, the Dow doesn't look like there's much help on the Dow. So the SPY, the high was 286.62 in January. We got to 286.01. We basically give it up. Now Dow, different ball game. Those large multinationals. Well, that's not that far away from me. Yeah, I guess it is. No, it is. 26,616. We had 25,692. So you're coming into an area right now, though, that always not. Yeah, there's nothing always in the marketplace. But bottom line is that September, October, they can be little problem childs for some reason in the marketplace. They get back. Everyone gets back to work and decides they want to sell.
Okay, downward. You're talking about.
Yeah,
okay.
Downward. Yeah, Apple. We go over.
I thought it was sell in May and go away for the summer.
Well, that's a saying. Yeah,
Okay.
but that is. I mean, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't.
No, yeah, I say it half joking.
What does happen is that sometimes a lot of people think the lows are established in October. They're actually most of the time established in September, and then they start coming back. But because if there's a downdraft, it can get pretty severe September and October. It's like you just seem to remember October.
Okay.
Apple. So Apple still $1 trillion, right? Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. 207.05 if you want to keep your number on that. Is
Okay.
where. So they're far above. They got 4.8 billion shares. So every dollar above that, they got 5 billion in cushion over that trillion mark. So they're now approaching 1.015 billion. As
and look
in
at this.
A good 15 billion over
This
the
is
mark.
going higher today, and it looks like it's going to have volume.
Yeah. No, it's
So
highs for sure.
actually, when we did this. This is an ABC Apple. I forgot what number it was. 160. So it's $34. So yeah, that's going to get you
214, 215.
Yeah. So it's a longer range 215. So it's going to fulfill this thing.
We'll be there today.
Yeah, it might be. Because look at,
For sure.
190.
Apple can move,
You
man.
got another $10 one. Yeah. Oh, so this is cool, folks. If you look at Apple, if you're watching Tiger TV, these are multiple ABC up with exact same price projection, 214. The larger one, when it went top side, is approximately 214. The smaller one, which it's going to do today, we're at 8.2 million. Takes out 25. Your 8 point on this is 189. Your B is 209, so you get $10, right?
$20.
Oh, $20. Oh, so that's 224. Yeah, two.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. 224. Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. You got it. 224 is that ABC you're looking at?
Yeah. Big numbers, man. Holy cow. Big numbers.
How about Amazon? Let's jump to them since we're talking about the kings of the market right now. We don't want to slight Jeff
Look
Bezos.
At this. This is all-time high, too. Now, this is intriguing, folks, because these are going to all-time highs, and that NDX 100, it should be an all-time high, but it's not like it has a lot of juice underneath it. So here, Amazon first. Well, you're up 54, I guess, yeah. Amazon, this is blowing away last high, 1914.
Which is only Thursday.
Yeah. And if we get over, yeah, big time.
Can you go to the description before you back up?
Yeah.
I just want to see how close they are to that market cap themselves. They got a little ways to go. Yeah, 936 billion. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Good old Bezos is want to get in there. So the strength inside the NDX is NVIDIA's up 2%, Mylan Pharmaceuticals up 1.8%, Amazon's up 1.8%, Take-Two Interactive's up 1.6%. And if we do go into the NDX, it's not at highs yet. So that's saying there's a lot of stocks that are negative inside that NDX. It's pretty impressive, actually. It's pretty, you know, when you got...
Yeah, I mean, just today, I know you didn't jump to it, but we got some negative action. I mean, today, Hologic down 4.5%,
Yeah.
NetEase down almost 3%, JD down 2.25%. There's not a single stock above 2%, you know, in NVIDIA. So you have 3 stocks down,
yeah,
2+%, let alone, yeah.
and there must be a lot
Down
more
the
of them
pipeline,
inside of that,
Yeah.
because when you get Apple, Google's up $10. When you get those high flyers, you know, yeah, 968, Google's up.
Yeah.
Microsoft, let's see what Microsoft's doing. Microsoft's up 45 cents too.
Yeah.
The King Dollar's still hanging over there, over this number. So the longer this baby does get over here,
Excuse me.
we got to 95.93. Yeah, it's hanging up there. Lots of action out here for a beginning of schools in Florida. Still got a good 3 weeks before fall trading kicks in.
Northeast
Yeah,
kids back in action.
no doubt, no doubt. We go take a look at the. Let's go take a look at Walmart. So, because what you are going to have is that, yeah, Walmart can't catch a bid, man. Because the next stories we'll be reading about, folks, next 3 or 4 weeks, is that how much do the retailers make with the kids going back to school? You know,
Sure.
that's going to be, where's the competition? You know, did Amazon do it, or did Office Depot get some action out of this? Did Walmart get some action out of this? You know, we'll see where that whole baby does shake out. You go into the, let's go into the future market. We take a look at those futures. So hogs are up. They've been getting killed. They're up 4.5%. Aluminum's up 1.3. The rest of them in bad shape. Sugar's down 2.7. Cotton's off 2. Wheat's down 1.5. Gold's down 1.1. Stay right there, folks. Coming back with our man, Mr. Jason Path. We are going to be talking markets. And, of course, Jason kicks us off every trading day right here, 8:30, morning market kickoff. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Jason Path, as we do each and every Monday at 40 past the first hour with Tommy and I. Don't forget, folks, Jason started a new show right here at TFNN. Outstanding show, morning market kickoff, 8:30 every trading day. And as you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to see right under breaking news, Nadex educational webinars today, noon. Come over to our website. Jason's going to be doing a webinar for a Nadex. 5 indicators every trader should know. It's free. Check it out right on the front page of TFNN. You can sign up right now. Jason, what's going on, brother?
Tom, how are you, man?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm doing really good, thanks.
Good, good.
Yeah.
So, you got quite a newsletter out here this morning, folks, and you can get Jason's newsletter at thedutchbook.com. Outstanding newsletter. You get a lot fired up inside this newsletter. Where do you want to start?
You know, anywhere you want to. We're certainly taking a look at EM, but then, you know, there's some consequences outside of what you think of as a, you know, traditional or emerging market story developing. You know, we've seen oil weaker. Clearly, the dollar's popped. The yen's gotten stronger a little faster than I may have initially anticipated, so we're taking a look at that. You know, the Australian, the Aussie moving lower.
Yeah.
As we've called that down. So a lot going on, man. A lot of movement in the FX market. You know, the last few years, there's been a lack of volatility in FX, but it's great to see, you know, the Nadex traders out there and just more broadly traders looking for volatility. The FX market has really come back with volatility in a big way lately.
It's huge, man. And, you know, what you have, like whether the dollar made it over that 95, the yen, the pound, I mean, forget the lira. The lira is like pretty intense. And I guess one of the questions, you know, you hear analysts on saying, you don't have to worry about it. Europe's going to be all right. I heard one say this morning, well, the banks can't be that bad. I said, hold it, man. You're talking about billions of dollars. I mean, someone's got to get caught holding the bag here. The real question is going to be, who is it and how much support is the ECB going to give them, right?
That's right. Well, and it's an emerging market story. Emerging market's an asset class in and of itself, and you see not only the lira selling off, the rand selling off, currency in Indonesia, the ruble's under pressure, and as you know, Tom, they've got increasing levels of dollar-denominated debt.
Yes.
That's much more expensive to pay off, and so you know the rand is not linked to Turkey, but it's selling off as part of that asset class. The yuan selling off. So as that debt comes up due, and they're trying to pay that back in dollars, that's where you get this contagion and a lot more exposure.
Right.
Than I think, you know, it was a BBVA kind of limited to a few Spanish and European banks last week, but as this thing continues to build, and these are flywheels that build and build and build, you're going to see a lot more exposure and a lot more really what's important from a trading perspective, the speculation about the exposure is going to build regardless of what the books say. Once we get those unpacked, this momentum builds, and you've got a lot of currencies under pressure and a flight to the dollar.
And yeah, totally. And Jason just mentioned BBVA, folks. This is a Spanish bank. This is like sick. This is, it's only a $6 stock now, but 2 days ago it was $6.22. It was $6.87. But this looks like evidently it must have huge exposure there, right? It's
about 30%. Of their total loan book is in Turkey. And part of this is you've had banks in Europe reach for places like Turkey because they can't get the return in Europe, and they've taken some chances. And BBVA, when you talk about 30% of their book being exposed to Turkey, and I feel like still in Turkey, we're just getting started. I don't know what the solution is. The IMF's not going to swoop in because they're not going to agree to what the IMF wants. Clearly, the United States is piling on with the tariffs.
Yeah.
The ECB, might be some kind of lifeline, but they've gotten so crossways with Turkey's lately, and this theme of populism and protectionism spreads, and you see what that's done to Great Britain and to a lesser extent here in the United States. So who from Europe wants to raise their hand and bail out Turkey? I don't know where this ends, but BBVA, I think it's just getting started on a cycle down here, given their exposure.
Yeah, and then what ends up happening, folks, is that the traders that own BBVA, they got to sell because they're in the hole, and then that's how this whole deal keeps going and going. This morning when I was listening to your program, talk to me about gold, because you had a bunch of statistics here. I don't like them, but I want to hear them again.
It's a tough story. So,
that's all right. That's all right.
We're taking a look at gold. We've seen major ETF outflows over the last really quarter. You've had a lot of demand come in via Asia, but I think that's questionable now, given that you see such a challenging picture in Asia, primarily China, with the economic conditions over there. So we went negative on net inflows versus outflows on gold in Q2 ending in June. North America went negative the month before in May. Really what's propped up the inflows lately has been Asia. But I think that's slowing down. United States has gone negative on ETF inflows primarily as a source of demand for gold. So what you've got really year over year, Q2 is down 4%. Driven by slower ETF inflows. The amount of gold held by those ETFs.
Sure, physical gold, right? Which you need. 4%. You need that demand.
Yep.
Right.
That's right. We're at our lowest level right now since 2009. Meanwhile, supply's up 3%. So what we really see is these inflows, outflows. We had a chart this morning has tracked the overall price of gold, which makes sense structurally.
Yes. Right. No, there's no doubt. Well, in particular, on Friday, it was trying to catch a little bid, and the dollar was too, and I was saying to myself, this is going to be intriguing to see, and the bearish scenario here, folks, is pretty intense because of the fact that if you have a currency that's imploding and, gold kind of catch a bid simultaneously, that's saying quite a bit, man. Just like, okay.
That's right.
Should be helping for sure, right?
Without, it absolutely should.
So I'm sure it is, and it's still
I'm sure everyone in Turkey wish they put their money in gold.
To have gold, right?
Right. Our dollars.
That's not how authoritarian regimes work, right? As we talked about it last time, you were saying, I would just get my money, and put it in.
Oh, yeah.
Erdogan does not want any money going out of the lira.
Right.
So.
Maybe somebody could tell him about Bitcoin, maybe.
Right? I was joking, Jason, not joking, but saying that it's not like an open society like America, though, where I wonder, who really has access to those markets as much as they want them. Because that officials over in Turkey at least are doing their best to shut that down if they can.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, they've called doing business in anything but lira war.
Right.
Over
No,
the
that's
Wow.
And you don't want to be at war with authoritarian figures in their own country.
Yeah. Erdogan versus Coinbase. I would be much more fearful of Erdogan in that case.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
Yeah. Well, the amazing part here, right? That's Turkey's not a small country. I mean, you got 80 million people. So every time I look at this, I'm saying to myself, when I was just looking up the differentials between these countries, they have as many people as Germany. It's
It
like,
is. It
that's-
is. I just
That's
keep
right.
stressing the authoritarian deal, though, because it changes the whole dynamic of how the market, I think, looks at that country.
Yeah.
Even with that many people, just because, as Jason was talking, who's gonna raise their hand?
Oh
when
no,
you
I
have a
don't.
person
I
in
don't think
charge
they.
that
Yeah, I don't think Europe can help them at this
Yeah.
particular point. I mean, unless they're going to drag a couple other European countries down with them. That's when the ECB is going to have to come in. Do you know what I mean?
That's right.
You know, we just haven't heard who's on the hook yet.
Sure.
You know,
Definitely.
who's the long-term capital inside this deal? Someone is.
Yeah.
You know, someone.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Listen, folks, every trading day right here, I'm Mr. Jason Path. Come over to our website on the Nadex web educational webinars. He's doing one at 12 o'clock today, folks. Check it out. Jason, thanks so much, man.
Thanks,
Hey, thanks,
Jason.
guys. Have a
Take
great
care,
day.
man.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A share bull and bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now up 19, Nasdaq's up 45, S&Ps are up 4.5. If we go inside the Dow and take a look at the strength versus the weakness, bottom line, Apple is all about it today. You know, Apple putting 20 positive points, United Health 13, Visa 7, taken away from it. Big Mac down 6 points, putting 6 negative points in. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that it was down less than 1. Putting the -6. You just said down 6. That's us. Yeah.
Disney's down, putting 5, 3M's 4, Walmart's 3. There's nothing really big in here.
It's nothing down more than $1 in the Dow, and
Right.
you're talking about stocks that are between 100 and 200 for most of the ones up there at the top, and they're not even 0.5%, basically.
Yeah. So let's go take a look at the SPY for a second and see what the. More than likely, we're going to have. You're going to have light volume out here today. There's 10 million. And we'll see whether that now if the SPY doesn't even hold. So the high of Friday. See, this is we got an island top up here for 3 days. So an island top and candlestick charting. Bottom line, it's a bearish occurrence. We'll see where it shakes out. But the number to keep your eye on coming into this close out here is going to be 284.05. We hit 284.16. 284.05 is the high of Friday.
Okay.
If you can't hold that, bottom line, that island top is still in place. If we get into the 284.91, it closes it up. And we're at 283.93. We hit 284.16.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's still summer trading for sure. You got, of course, our northeast routes. You get the Falmouth Road Race going on this coming weekend.
So
you do?
That's
really,
coming up.
Yeah, coming up. So that's where you still even have a week after that, a week or two where it's still summer action. But we're getting into late August.
Stay right there, folks. We get Fast Market coming up from TD Ameritrade. I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Be back this afternoon. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get them, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.